Professor Lee Nam-Yong's commentary, Long, analyzing the professional expertise of 250 independent journalists, YouTubers, in South Korea, using the FEA framework of 4 major domains and 39 lines of business, LOB. First, let me clearly state an important premise. As of March 2026, there is no single verified database that officially lists 250 YouTubers in South Korea in a standardized registry. Therefore, this evaluation is based on an analytical model I constructed, focusing primarily on public discourse channels, current affairs commentary channels, policy analysis channels, and expert explanatory channels. Within this framework, I designed a model consisting of approximately 250 channels and applied an FEA-style classification system to conduct a preliminary assessment. In other words, this is not a simple popularity ranking. Rather, it is a policy-oriented analysis that treats YouTube as a digital public sphere and attempts to deconstruct the structure of expertise within that environment. Before proceeding further, it is necessary to explain why this analysis matters. According to the Korea Press Foundation's 2024 Social Media User Survey, the most widely used social media services in South Korea were KakaoTalk at 98.9% and YouTube at 84.9%. Among respondents, 35.9% reported that they had obtained news or current affairs information through social media. Among those who accessed news at least once per month through social media, 63.6% said they primarily used current affairs channels operated by individuals or organizations, while 63.0% used official channels run by newspapers or broadcasters. This indicates that the YouTube public sphere in Korea has already evolved into a hybrid ecosystem in which traditional media and independent channels coexist. A separate 2024 media audience survey conducted by the same foundation reported that the news usage rate on online video platforms was 18.4%. In a report citing the 2025 survey results, the Korea Journalists Association indicated that the percentage of respondents who had used online video platforms to access news during the previous week had risen to 30.0%. Furthermore, the Reuters Institute Digital News Report 2025 estimated that YouTube news consumption in Korea reached approximately 50%. This suggests that in fields such as politics, economics, science, national defense, and law, the explanatory capacity and credibility of YouTubers are increasingly functioning as a quasi-journalistic institution rather than merely entertainment. To analyze this ecosystem, I applied the FEA analytical model and divided it into 4 major domains consisting of 39 lines of business. The first domain is national governance, which includes 10 lobbies: national strategy, political parties and legislature, elections, judiciary and rule of law, anti-corruption and audit, diplomacy, national defense and security, local administration, disaster and public safety, and inter-Korean affairs. The second domain is economy and industry, also consisting of 10 lobbies: macroeconomics, finance and capital markets, industry and manufacturing, small businesses and startups, labor and employment, real estate and construction, energy and resources, trade and logistics, agriculture and food systems, and digital economy and platforms. The third domain is society and daily life, which includes 10 lobbies: education, healthcare, welfare and pensions, culture and content industries, environment and climate change, family and demographics, transportation and mobility, local communities and housing, consumer economy, and tourism and sports. The fourth domain is knowledge and infrastructure, consisting of 9 lobbies: basic science, artificial intelligence and data, cybersecurity, semiconductors and electronics, biotechnology and health technology, defense technology, aerospace and space industries, media and fact-checking, and history and civic education. When the 250 channels are provisionally distributed across these 39 lobbies, the top 10 areas with the highest concentration of channels in the YouTube public sphere appear to be political parties and legislatures, elections, judiciary and rule of law, anti-corruption monitoring, macroeconomics, finance and capital markets, diplomacy and national security, science and technology, media and fact-checking, and the digital economy. Within the 250-channel analytical model, these 10 lobbies account for approximately 77% of all channels. By contrast, areas such as agriculture and fisheries, welfare administration, regional transportation, public procurement, industrial safety, and unification policy show a shortage of specialized channels relative to their public importance. This reveals a structural imbalance in the Korean YouTube ecosystem. Public attention is concentrated heavily on politics, while policy-oriented expertise remains undersupplied. Next, I selected 10 key sectors and evaluated outstanding independent journalists or independent media-style YouTubers within each sector. The evaluation uses a professional expertise index scored out of 100 points, composed of the following criteria: domain relevance, 25 points, use of data and sources, 20 points, structural clarity of explanation, 15 points, professional background or career credentials, 15 points, consistency of updates, 10 points, evidence-based analytical discipline, 10 points, and correction and transparency mechanisms, 5 points. The first category is political parties, legislature, and general political commentary. A representative channel in this domain is 겸손은 힘들다, 뉴스공장, hosted by Kim Eo-jun. According to Playboard statistics, the channel has approximately 2.28 million subscribers, about 1.65 billion cumulative views, and roughly 1,900 videos. The channel demonstrates strong live programming and interview archiving capabilities and holds considerable agenda-setting power in Korean politics. However, because of its strong ideological positioning, framing capacity often outweighs balance. I evaluate its professional expertise index at 90 points. The second category is conservative political commentary and ideological debate, represented by Gosungguk TV. This channel has approximately 1.33 million subscribers, around 830 million cumulative views, and more than 23,000 videos, with about 88 uploads per week. Its strengths include consistent ideological messaging and extremely high production frequency. However, its structure favors ideological mobilization rather than cross-camp verification. Its professional expertise index is 86 points. The third category is investigative journalism and anti-corruption monitoring, represented by Newstapa. The channel has approximately 1.79 million subscribers, about 654 million cumulative views, and 5,547 videos. It describes itself as a non-profit, non-partisan investigative media organization. Its strength lies in document analysis, whistleblower investigations, and long-term reporting rather than simple commentary. Under the FEA framework, it covers anti-corruption, rule of law, and media fact-checking simultaneously. I assign it 94 points, one of the highest professionalism ratings in the Korean YouTube ecosystem. The fourth category is political reporting and parliamentary briefings, represented by Jang Yun-sun's Reporting Convenience Store. With approximately 764,000 subscribers, 395 million cumulative views, and over 13,900 videos, it specializes in explaining behind-the-scenes political developments based on reporting networks. Its expertise index is 91 points. The fifth category is macroeconomics and financial markets, represented by 3Pro TV. The channel has approximately 2.88 million subscribers, 1.646 billion cumulative views, and about 21,000 videos. Its strength lies in integrating real-time market news, expert interviews, and macroeconomic analysis into a unified platform. I rate its expertise at 92 points. The sixth category is economic popularization and policy explanation, represented by Shuka World. With about 3.66 million subscribers and 1.54 billion views, the channel excels at translating complex economic and geopolitical issues into accessible explanations for the general public. Its expertise index is 88 points. The seventh category is science and technology, represented by Unreal Science, Andoel Gwahag. With around 1.37 million subscribers and 424 million views, the channel features PhD-level hosts and covers topics ranging from AI to physics and space science. I assign it 93 points, placing it among the top science communicators on YouTube in Korea. The eighth category is national defense and security, represented by Charles's Military Laboratory. With approximately 652,000 subscribers and nearly 294 million views, it focuses on weapons systems and military analysis. Its professional expertise index is 85 points. The ninth category is long-form political debate and civic participation, represented by Danzi Broadcasting Network. With about 1.48 million subscribers and 506 million views, the channel has strong audience engagement and discussion-based programming. Its expertise score is 84 points. The 10th category is organizational, conservative alternative media, represented by Pen and Mic TV. With about 1.83 million subscribers and 514 million cumulative views, it operates more like a digital broadcasting newsroom than a single YouTuber channel. Its professional expertise index is 87 points. When these 10 channels are analyzed collectively, the Korean YouTube expertise ecosystem can be divided into 4 categories: evidence-based investigative journalism, knowledge explanation channels, agenda-setting political commentary channels, and specialized reporting or niche expert channels. Among these, investigative journalism and knowledge explanation channels tend to achieve the highest FEA professionalism scores because they demonstrate strong alignment with specific lobbies and rely heavily on documented evidence and structured analysis. Statistically, the rapid growth of news consumption on YouTube confirms that this ecosystem has become a mainstream public information platform. However, many viewers still struggle to verify the sources of information encountered through social media. Demand for digital political content has expanded faster than verification standards. Therefore, the evaluation of YouTuber professionalism should increasingly rely not on subscriber counts, but on lobby specialization, source transparency, openness to counter-arguments, correction mechanisms, and responsible data usage. My conclusion is clear. When 250 Korean YouTubers are classified under the FEA framework of 4 domains and 39 lobbies, real competitiveness does not come from popularity, but from specialized domain ownership. There are many political commentary channels, but relatively few policy analysis channels. There are many opinion-driven channels, but fewer verification-oriented channels. The standard for outstanding independent journalistic YouTubers should therefore be the following: not those who speak the most, but those who develop deep expertise in a specific field, not those who criticize most loudly, but those who accumulate evidence, and not those who merely build large fan bases, but those who become irreplaceable knowledge providers within a particular lobby. By this standard, Newstapa, 3Pro TV, Unreal Science, and Jang Yun-sun's channel demonstrate particularly strong professional expertise. Meanwhile, in terms of political agenda influence, Kim Eo-jun's News Factory, Gosungguk TV, Pen and Mic TV, and Danzi Broadcasting Network maintain strong platform influence. In specialized defense analysis, Charles's military laboratory occupies a meaningful niche. Thank you for watching Professor Lee Nam-Yong's commentary.